Hi, I'm Catherine Best Gordon, the author of Sugar Freedom, and today we're going to do some roasted mini bell peppers. This is actually the finished product, very easy, just a couple of ingredients, and full of vitamin C, a wonderful way to get vitamin C on a ketogenic nutrition strategy. Strong keto. Strong keto, in my opinion, is sticking with very real foods. We're not doing a lot of substitutions. We're not doing ketogenic cakes and cookies and things like that. We're doing very simple, whole, real foods. And the strategy is to manage the appetite and get the body to burn fat. And I do find that when we keep it simple and we keep it simple whole food keto, that appetite gets really wonderfully managed, and you have really good energy, and you get to eat plenty of satisfying food. We're going to leave aside the fancy keto substitution foods for special occasions. For now, we're going to be making this simple recipe so we can get plenty of delicious color and vitamin C into our ketogenic nutrition strategy. When I talk about strong keto, I talk about keeping your total carbohydrate grams below 30 per day. So we're not subtracting fiber, we're counting everything. You know, even your above ground vegetables, 30 grams of carbohydrate per day, including everything that you're going to consume. And I do find that that's very effective to get us into that ketogenic state, which allows us to, well, reduce inflammation and shed fat if you want to. All right, very simple. So here are my little mini peppers, and I'm just going to cut off the top and slice it right down the center. And these are just a couple for examples because I've already made the recipe. And carefully slice right down the center. And one more. Trying to stay, not cut off too much of the good part. And right down the center. And so some of them do have a little white left, some of them don't have any, so I'm just going to put that right on my cookie sheet. And I've lined it with parchment paper, so I'm not really using aluminum foil or wax paper anymore, finding that parchment paper works really well, setting it right there, and it will keep this clean, especially if you do decide to add a little balsamic vinegar to this recipe, if your keto isn't quite as strict. If you're going to use a little balsamic vinegar, it can definitely like bake onto the tray, so the parchment paper is really helpful. But today, since we're going, you know, very, very clean keto, we're just gonna have a little olive oil and some salt and pepper. So very simple, I'm just gonna pull this out. If you want to, and pull out the seeds. There we go. That was pretty easy. And setting on the parchment paper. Once again, we've got some seeds in here, and just shred those out, and on it goes. A couple more. As you can see, I brought out a paring knife just in case, but I just find it works a lot better if you just use your hands, and out it goes. As you can see, not very difficult, not very time consuming. And then just a little bit of a drizzle of olive oil. I like to measure so I know how much I'm using, so I'm going to go ahead. And so if I was doing a whole batch of these covering the whole tray, we'd use a tablespoon of olive oil. And there I am, just a nice easy drizzle right there. Set it aside. Salt and pepper. And what could be easier? And you're going to put that in a preheated 400-degree oven, and you're going to roast it for 10 minutes. And then just, you know, turn it a little bit with a spatula and go in for as much as 10 minutes more. I did 10 minutes and stirred it, and then did 7 more. And this is how they came out. So just a little bit of brown around the edges and just that beautiful glossy color. And then I've chilled these, and then I will add these to salads. Really wonderful way to brighten up a salad and get some wonderful vitamin C and delicious bell pepper into your ketogenic food plan. So here we are, keeping it simple in the Sugar Freedom Kitchen, and I hope you'll come back and hit subscribe and get more recipes and more training sessions for your sugar-free lifestyle. See you soon.